Hey guys, welcome to WealthAcad. My name is Swasti and today we shall go through when you should sell your stocks. So most of the financial literature, such as books and articles or even videos, usually emphasize on when you should buy a stock. Okay, but most of this don't really talk or go in depth on when you should sell your stocks. But in reality, right, selling a stock is just as important as buying a stock. So yes, usually when we see our stock price increasing in the market, the last thing we have on our minds is to actually sell away this stock, right? But it's important that we don't get too greedy. This is a lot easier said than done, right? So in this video, I will go through the only 4 reasons on why you should sell your stocks. So the first reason why you should sell your stock is if you need it for an emergency. So let's say you have some, urgent medical expenses or you're in some financial troubles like you just lost your job, then you might want to consider selling your stocks. Okay, but if you're a long-term investor like I am, you might want to analyze the situation and see if there are any other ways to actually solve your financial problems, right, before selling your stock. Because at the end of the day, a stock can be considered an asset to investors like us. But if you know you're going to need the money, say in the next 2 to 3 years, let's say you're planning to get married or you're planning to buy a house, then you know that you're going to need a great sum of money for down payment. Then you might want to consider, looking at the market for that 2 to 3 years to come and sell your stock at a good time. You don't want to wait till the last minute and sell it at a bad price, or who knows, maybe the market is going to crash when you need the money and then you'll be making a loss. So you might want to plan in advance and then cash out earlier if you can. Okay, so let's move on to the second reason on why you should sell your stock, which is the stock is overvalued. Okay, so there are some ways to see whether a stock is overvalued. The first will be the PE ratio, which is the price to earning ratio. So you can actually compare the PE ratio of, let's say, a company to its competitors. Or another way is to see its PE ratio for the past, let's say, 5 to 10 years, right? If this PE ratio now, at the current point of time, is a lot higher than the PE ratio 5 to 10 years ago, you might want to take a look into the stock and you might want to sell your stock. So another method to determine if a stock is overvalued is to look at the PEG ratio. So this is the price to earnings ratio divided by the growth of a company. Okay, and this PEG ratio can give you a total different story than the PE ratio. So usually the lower the PEG ratio is, the more undervalued a company is. So you might want to take a look out for companies that have a large PEG ratio. So of course, there's no fixed ratio that you can look at. The PEG ratio can vary depending on the industry, which is why it's important for you to compare your company to its competitors. Moving on, the third reason on why you should sell your stock is if you bought the wrong stock. So I'm going to give you an example of when my friend actually bought the wrong stock. So he bought a company just because his friends were buying a company. At the minute after he bought, right, it kept going down. So for the next few weeks, the stock price literally kept dropping. So in this case, should he sell away his stocks? Well, the answer is not yes or no. So if you straight away jump to it and you said that, oh, okay, I bought it for the wrong reason, it's falling down, I should sell the stock, you're wrong. Okay, you should analyze first. So ways that he can do it is maybe he can look at the financial statements of the company, such as the balance sheet, cash flow statement, income statement, and try to determine if the company actually has potential to go up. He might want to read or find and identify economic modes for the company. So yes, that's how you can determine if the stock that you bought is the wrong stock, and if it is, just sell it away. There's no point keeping something to wait for it to crash or go down. We might want to just take our losses and just cut it there. Okay, so the last reason why you should sell your stocks is if you achieved your goal. So I think this is pretty self-explanatory. So obviously if you set a target price or a goal for a stock and you achieved it, you might want to sell your stock. But of course, if you can, just reevaluate before you sell your stocks, because even though you achieve your goal, it could be that the company is still undervalued at that point of time. So do your analysis, and if it's all well, just sell your stocks, take your profit, and do what you want with it, because you pretty much made a good investment. So with that, I hope that this video gives you an idea on when you should sell your stocks. Okay, do remember to practice your emotions, right? Don't get too emotional when it comes to buying or selling a stock. Okay, so if you like this video, do give it a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think, and I'll see you next time with another video.